right, my new players, man. Hey, this is part of the reason why I like to throw little clips up here like this, cause I really be trying to get better content for you guys to put on YouTube, and not just for you guys, cause I just really love this game. Right here, this is just me. I saw this guy running his base, and I literally was within I think I was 30 minutes into the server, so I waited around. He literally came out like 2 minutes later, like he was probably getting it with the scrap and stuff or whatever. But yeah, I had been on the server for like 30 minutes when I killed him. However, fast forward, I had done a lot of hits. I went on a little run where I hit like Lighthouse, Harbor, Dome, back to back to back, and I had a lot of scrap. Like I was really grinding. So within like the first hour of me being in the server, I already had like almost 800 scrap in my inventory, and then I got some scrap off of him. And I also found some open bases that had like some baby stuff like wood and stone. So I put a base in the area, just a starter base, and I saw this Hazy suit with the MP5 running back to this base. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check this out. You know what I'm saying? See what I can do with my water pipe. This is the water pipe I just got off a buddy. Somehow he doesn't see me right here because I was trying to get around to his base fast enough before he opened the door. So right here, I knew he was boo boo because I was like, he's not even looking left or right. He could have just murdered me right here. Like, even if you're trash, water pipe at this range and he's got an MP5, he's killing me. My water pipe's not going to even reach him. So I knew right there, I was like, okay, I got a chance. And then when I realized he was walking to the station and I know he's coming from this big base, I'm like, they probably use this for a recycling station. And lo and behold, the man starts recycling. Okay, my heart starts beating fast. You guys know when you got like an opportunity, you're like, your heart starts beating fast, you start getting a little nervous. So I'm going through all of that or whatever. So I'm like, all right, take my time. Just walk up on this man. He has Hazy suit. So long as I get close enough, I can one shot him. That's what I'm thinking, right? So surprisingly, it's just him in this big base. Nobody else came out with him. So I run up, hear him, boom, take him out, take his MP5, go inside so my back is to the wall so I don't get shot in the back while I'm looting him. I don't know why I didn't grab the Hazy suit there. I was kind of rushing. I should have grabbed the Hazy suit instead of the bow. But right here, just got whatever he had, and just if you want to take that back and look at what he had, the man just had nothing but primitive gear. Like literally nothing but primitive gear. so uh, so I'm like, this dude's just sitting around killing nakeds all day, probably, and primitive people all day, and they probably just been looting, crates and stuff like that to get the MP5s and whatnot.
Yo, that man
So
came
I
out
already
with
knew
full
based
metal
off
on.
what he gave me that it wasn't just him, simply because he had a bunch of primitive gear, but then somehow he had MB5s. And judging by the skill of him, me just being able to sneak up on him like that without him even like reacting, really, I knew he wasn't good. But you know what that means. If it's one person that's not good, they're probably in a group. And lo and behold, I start hearing footsteps. Like I'm not that close to their base. I'm pretty far away from their base. I don't know how they knew I was here, but they roll up on me. So right here, you just see me. I take my scrap and I just go through I just try to get as many blueprints as I can because I really like the server that I was on. So I was just trying to get as many blueprints as I could before I put my final defense up, because this is all he gave me. He gave me an MP5 with no extra pistol. He didn't even have extra pistol on him. He just had an MP5 with 29 bullets in it, no extra bullets. Like, but at this point, I'm starting to hear multiple footsteps. So I'm like, okay, before I just YOLO it, and go out with a bang, I'm about to just kill myself so I got one more bag, as you can see right there, that's active, and my other bag inside is about to be active in like a couple seconds. So I was like, let me kill myself, make sure it's just one person. You know what I'm saying? I go outside, and lo and behold, not one, not two, but three people with all roll sign. Dudes are on my base. Look at this. Dudes are on my base. I'm like, bro, dude on my base with a flamethrower. He don't even hear me coming up. That's how I know he trash. I'm running up behind him with a rock. They don't even hear me. So, right here, I'm just messing with them so they can kill me and I can respawn back in my base. And I'm like, okay, it's three of them, two of them are on my base. I'm thinking maybe I can kill the guy on the ground. I'm dead here. I'm dead here. I didn't do that. I didn't do that on purpose. I accidentally did that. But I'm like, I'm pretty much dead here. Let me just go out with my final defense. If I had more bullets, I wouldn't think I was dead. But the fact that I only got 29 bullets, like they're flame rating me right now, So I just went out right here, as you can see, try to go out with a bang. I managed to kill both of them, and then
Oh
I
my
blew
God.
out. And the last guy
No.
jumps down with a flamethrower. He didn't even hit me with it.
No.
But as you can see, all my back
Oh,
timers are done
three.
for. And that's really
Damn, and
why
all
I'm
my
having a
bags
hard
on
time
time
like
and all
getting
my
better
shit is
stuff
gone.
up because it's like every time I get something going, every time I get like a
Yeah, shit,
gun,
I'm
two
not gonna
guns
do
off
this
some
until I use
people,
all my
I
scrap.
get raided. I can't even say I
That's
wasn't
fair.
even in this server for a full
There's
two
nothing I can do.
hours. Like
I got
this is
you.
what you're watching is I just got 2 hours and I basically
Dude,
broke it down
trying to
into
flamethrower
a
me?
5 minute clip basically, but
Yeah,
and took all the boring stuff out.
motherfucker.
But yeah, man,
Damn,
I don't
bro.
even know what I could have really done there.
GG's. I had to